Good morning, my friends and family. This is Jody. I am standing by my asparagus patch, and I thought I would talk a little bit about asparagus. This is coming up on the time of year when a lot of people buy asparagus grounds and plant asparagus, and I highly suggest that you grow asparagus from seed. Um, and I know there's this whole thing about buying 2-year-old crowns and then you'll be able to harvest sooner, but it's absolutely not true. It is the easiest thing in the world to grow. And so let's take a little look at my asparagus patch. So if you have asparagus, you likely have both male and female plants. Here's our asparagus patch, and this row we bought crowns, 2-year-old crowns, and planted these, I think, 2.5 years ago. So this row I grew from seed. I planted seeds in trays in May, and once they were, about 6 inches tall, and they grow very, very quickly, I put them in the high tunnel, just put them in a bed, and I put them very close, and just took up a small portion of a high tunnel bed and let them grow. And then in November, we dug up the roots and planted them in here. And these were 6 month old roots, and they were huge. It was amazing how large they were and how healthy they were compared to the 2-year-old crowns that we bought. They're very, very easy to grow from seed, and if you grow them from seed, you will be harvesting them basically at the same time you would if you planted 2-year-old crowns, because even when you plant crowns, you don't harvest the first spring, you harvest the second spring. And these we harvested a few actually the first spring, but we will be harvesting these like crazy this coming spring. So here is what a female plant looks like. So you can see the seeds, and these are not mature yet. So the seeds will get round and they will be red, and they will fall on the ground pretty readily. So you kind of need to get out and pick them. I do save seeds from my asparagus. I have read that the male plants produce more spears than the female plants, and so I believe commercial growers, when they have females, they pull them out and replace them with males. So we have a mix. We have mostly males, but we do have probably a total of 5 female plants, and we have maybe about 50 to 60 plants here, and we can't keep up with it in the spring. We have so much asparagus. We're harvesting twice a day, and even our puppy dog Blue likes it. So we find if we let Blue out in the garden, he will go and he will chomp spears. And if you've never had fresh asparagus out of your garden, it is the most amazing experience. It is so different than asparagus you get from the store. I highly, highly recommend it. This is something that you put it in, it's a perennial, and you put it in and it will provide asparagus for you and your family for 20 to 25 years. So it's truly amazing. These ferns are starting to get brown. These younger ones are a little bit behind the older ones in terms of getting brown, and what we'll do is when they all get kind of yellow and brown, we will just chop them and we'll just lay them in the bed across the roots. And so if you're thinking about asparagus, I highly recommend you put it in as soon as you can, and it's amazing. So that's a quick little tour of my asparagus patch. You can see it in the background. We have a lot of asparagus. We absolutely love it. I have grown it from saved seed, the ones that you see, and I like having a few female plants because that means I always have asparagus seed. If you love asparagus, definitely grow it. It is so delicious out of the garden, and totally worth it. It's not much work. Once you plant it, it's in for many, many years. So it was a quick one this morning. Hope everyone has a lovely day. I will talk to you soon. Bye.